Hey guys, it's CFL-TECH back with another video from CFL-TECH. Today we're looking at Peacock. Now Peacock is what we call an SVOD, a subscription video on-demand service that of course you pay for. So we'll look at the plans here shortly, and then we'll go ahead and look at it on our TV as well and take a look around the app on our Roku. Now, what is Peacock? Here on the website, it gives information on what is Peacock. Peacock is a streaming service from NBC Universal with tons of hit movies and TV shows, originals, current NBC and Bravo hits, and live sports, including Sunday Night Football and Premier League. Peacock is here for whatever you're in the mood for, from binge watching to channel surfing. So they do have live channels as well that we'll take a look at here shortly on the TV and look at the guide and all that. So let's go to the home page here and take a look at the plans and what they cost and what you get. So let's see here. We'll scroll down a bit on the home page for Peacock, and we'll link this down below for you as well if you want to check it out. Now, with all of the price increases we've seen with live TV services, these services are less expensive and you can watch what you want, when you want, and it's a little more convenient for a lot of people. So with the premium plan here, that's with ads, that is $7.99 a month, or you can pay for an annual pass here for $79.99 for the year. That's not too bad here. You get a better deal if you go with the annual plan. Now look, you get 80,000 plus hours of the best in TV, movies, and sports. And then when you go look at the Premium Plus here, you're at $13.99 a month. Now you get everything you get with Premium Plus, but now you have no ads with some limited exclusions. Download and watch select titles offline and your local NBC channel live 24/7. So if you go with the annual option for the Premium Plus, it's $139.99 a year. So you got to weigh it out. Is it worth it with no ads? And you get your local channel. But if you have an antenna already and you don't have any other live TV streaming service with the local NBC channel, it's up to you if you want to pay for the extra money. But no ads is also nice. If you don't want the ads, it's good to go with the Premium Plus. And for $139.99 a year, that's just about a little more expensive than 1 month of a live TV streaming service. You have to really look at all this these days because of the cost and what you get with the channels on the live services as well. So a lot to think about when you look at these services, but the good news, a lot of them don't have any commitment. You can cancel anytime. So that's really what's good about the flexibility of today's TV as far as streaming goes. So if you're new to cord cutting, the big difference from old-time cable and satellite is that you don't have any contracts. You can just, pay as you go. If you do month to month with Peacock, you're better off doing it that way. If you want to try it out first, and then you can always cancel after the first month and say, you know what, if you say, hey, I really don't like it as much as I thought, cancel after the first month, and you're only out the 1 month of payment. So that's a way to do it. So check out Peacock here on the website. We'll link it down below. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the app on our Roku to see how it performs, and we'll show you some of the other stuff like the live channels and some of the content under the movies and TV shows to see what they have. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, we're on our Roku device taking a look at Peacock in action. So let's go ahead and launch the app here and take a look at what we have. Now you have a quick splash screen, which is really nice, and when you get in you have a menu on the left side, and that's pretty common these days with a lot of apps. You have search, home, movies, TV shows, sports, WWE, my stuff, and channels. And at the very top you have account holder. Now there's not too much information under that. A lot of the stuff is directing you towards using the website to log into your account for any account management, so we won't really go into that section. And let's take a look here now at home, being we are on this to start off. Now at the top they have a lot of recommended content. Now there is quite a bit in home, so we're not going to go through all this stuff because it'll take quite a bit of time, but we'll scroll through this here and show you the different categories. And when you go over one of these tiles here, they have an info option and watch, which is really nice. Nice little touch there. And up top, they give you the information on the show, like The Grinch, the movie The Grinch, 1 hour and 25 minutes from 2018. And they give you a rating there, 60% rating, and it's for kids, or at least safe for kids. So when you go through the top list here for you, you can see a lot of recommended content for the user. And you see here quite a bit of top content there. big name stuff, big name movies and shows from NBC Universal. Now you have Peacock picks, you have new and featured releases. Continue watching. Anything you've watched earlier will show up here, so it's nice to have that on the home tab as well. Then you have comedy TV, King of Queens, That 70s Show, Everybody Loves Raymond, just some popular titles there you see. Modern Family, Roseanne, Ted, so there you go. Comedy for you, a bunch of other sitcoms here. So let's just go into Brooklyn Nine-Nine, look at the episodes here, and it gives you all the information on this next screen. So there you go, all the seasons, which is really nice. So you may also like is up top too, and they give you an option there to, check those out as well. And you have collections, so latest clips, look at that, it's pretty cool. So if you go down, you have more information on the show there. Welcome to 9-9. So very cool touches here with the Peacock app. And let's go out of that and see what else we have here. And we'll go back to the list. And as you can see, when you hover over any one of these tiles, even at the top, it tells you how many seasons are in that series, which is nice because say you're looking for a full series, a show has, say, 10 seasons, and you only see 2. Well, you're probably not going to waste your time on that, going into that, because they do not offer the entire, 10 seasons. So it's really nice to have that. There's a quick glance, nice touch by Peacock. Then you have drama TV, you have My Stuff, and if you put any shows in My Stuff, they're on the menu on the left side and also on the home tab. Now you have top movies today, which is really nice. They're using an algorithm here for other users of Peacock. Now you have The Grinch as number 1, which makes sense with the holiday season at the time of this movie, at the time of this video. You can call it a movie if you like. Sit back, relax, have some popcorn, just like a movie. And you see here, look at all of these titles here, up to 10. So it's nice. You're seeing that also in a lot of apps these days with the 1 to 10 listing with the big numbers there, which is kind of nice. And then you have here 30-minute laughs, which is a lot of popular sitcoms, top TV shows today. Then you have the families coming over. So you have the Andy Griffith Show there, and you have the Munsters. So if you have them coming over, you will have a good old time with the Munsters. A very different experience for sure. And you have must-see Peacock originals. So all of the Peacock originals are in here, which is really nice. So that's good to see to have them all must-see ones in this list. And if you come down, coming soon, and they have featured brands, featured channels. So they have Reels channel on here for On Patrol fans, as you can see there, which is really nice. You have Dateline, NBC, so a good mix of stuff right here on this line, featured channels. And you have Dr. Seuss there with the holiday season with how the Grinch stole Christmas. And you have here seasons streaming, so Explore collection for that, which is really nice. We won't go too deep into this stuff. It'll take too much time, but you get an idea. So if you want to try the app, this exists. So very nicely laid out here on the home tab. A lot to look at, a lot to offer. Look at this. You also have Hallmark Christmas Countdown. So they struck a deal with Hallmark a couple of years ago. So they do have Hallmark content on Peacock. So that's a good thing to see. So you don't have to do Hallmark Plus. You can get it right here, or don't need a live TV streaming service to watch some of the holiday movies. So you get it with Peacock. So that's something to know if you're looking to get some holiday movies. So there you go. Now you have coming of ages, and you have the live and upcoming. So coming of age stories, that is. Then you have feel good reunions. So look at this. It's unbelievable how much is on the home tab alone. So we're not going to spend too much time. We're going to scroll down real quick, and there you go, trending now. So they tell you what's trending now on the app from other users. So that's really nice, that algorithm going to work there. You have a bunch of movies, of course, with NBC Universal. So as you go into this section here, they have a bunch of recommended stuff up top. You have Twisters, you have The Heat. Then you go down here, movies for you. Then you have action-packed, so a lot of action movies. Blockbuster binge. So look at the Shrek 2. Unbelievable King Kong, Jurassic Park stuff. Really good stuff. You're dealing with NBC Universal, and you're paying for this app, so it's not a free ad-supported app. You do have ads, but it's not one of the totally free apps where it's just free ad-supported content. So you will get some top-shelf stuff on here without a doubt. There's Office Space, and you have this the Big Lebowski, and you see here, look at this. It's just unbelievable what you get. And they have SNL alums on the big screen, so former SNL alums or people on the show over the years that made it to the big screen. Some of those movies are on here as well. Family movie night, look at that, good stuff. The Legend of Frosty the Snowman, another holiday favorite during the holiday season here at the time of the video. Seasons streaming again, look at that. Miracle on 34th Street, a classic. And then you go here, When Rom Met Com, and then you have Browse by Genre, that's really nice to see as well. Move by Music, so you have some movies that are around music here. So really nice. Oklahoma, what a classic. Fright Night, some scary stuff going on. Maybe not the time right now, but hey, you never know. You may be in the mood for something scary. And then you go down here, look at this. Unbelievable. It just goes on and on and on for Hallmark. And it's unbelievable. And now we are there down to A to Z. That's at the very bottom. So you can do the movies that way as well. So let's go to TV shows. And let's go to the TV shows that are classic. A lot of people are looking for the classic shows these days. So they do have a section here, which is really nice. So let's go to that here and see what we have. Retro TV, it's called. You have Gunsmoke, The Waltons, Emergency, Leave It to Beaver, The Munsters, Punky Brewster, Little House on the Prairie, Beverly Hillbillies, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, The Ropers, The Greatest American Hero, Alfred Hitchcock Hour, Three's a Crowd, Hunter, Ozzie and Harriet, Check It Out, Wyatt Earp, Hopalong Cassidy, Death Valley Days, The Texan, The Cisco Kid, Kennedy, look at this, The Bionic Woman, Sanford and Son, and the list goes on. There's View All. We're not going to go into that section, but you get the idea. Look at the retro shows. That's awesome. So if you're looking to watch some of the old classic shows, they do have a good amount of them. So check this out if you're looking for that. You may enjoy it. Figuring it out. Then you have Strange Happenings, so a lot of interesting stuff here. Browse by Genre, and you have the Wolf Universe, Crime Channels. There's OPL Live with the Reels. They have a deal with Reels on here. You'll see that here shortly on the guide with the live channels. So that's a good touch with adding that for a lot of On Patrol Live fans. Then you have From Friends to Family for the fans, and you have more comedy stuff here. Yeah, The Office is huge on here with being an NBC show. So there you go. So really good stuff. Perfect Pairs, Twists and Turns and Truth, Reality and Lifestyle channels, some healthy competition. I mean, it's just really remarkable how much they have on here. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the sports real quick. We're not going to spend too much time. They have Sunday Night Football. Now they have WWE on here as well. Netflix has the rights to that in 2025, so we don't know how long it'll be left on here. They still have some of the content right now, being we are not in 2025 officially yet. So we'll see what happens as we go into the new year. But WWE should be moving over to Netflix, so keep that in mind if you're a fan. So they have a lot of content on here right now. So that's good to see if you are a fan of that. Now you have latest events and highlights and news. So you have all sports, swimming, NFL, Premier League, as we mentioned earlier when we were on the website. And then you have top stories for sports here, top sports stories. You have swimming. Look at this. You have latest replays. So as you can see, just endless sports content as well. So really good to see. Peacock has a lot to offer. And there's the WWE section. Like I said, this should be changing in 2025 as the rights go to Netflix for WWE. So we'll see how this evolves going into the new year, what they will do with this section. And there's my stuff. So we saved the show earlier, the Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie. So it's in there now. Also, you saw my stuff on the home tab as well. So let's go into the channels. A lot of people want to see the channels. They have 50 plus live channels on here. So you have Hallmark channels because you mentioned the deal with Hallmark. They do have their channels on here as well, which is cool to see. And then if you go in here and let's go back to the guide. So you have Hallmark Mystery. You have the Reels channel. There's On Patrol Live on right now. That's the live channel, folks. It's not reruns of or on demand. That's the live channel for Reels. So you get that included here for the monthly subscription. You have Dateline channel 24/7, Law and Order Special Victims, Law and Order channel itself. You have Blockbuster Movies, comedy movies. You have family movies. Look at this here. These are just the channel versions. Now, they were also in the movie section as well, some of these titles here. But this is a guide with them on up and coming. So if you go down a bit, you can see the time here moving along in the guide. So a very nice, easy guide to use. But really, and it moves well on our Roku. There's no real hiccup, so it performs very well. But you look at these channels on here. You have the Office 24/7 channel, which is also cool. 2.5 Men, Modern Family, That 70s Show. So the same titles you saw in the Home tab and Comedy, they are also on the guide, so you can watch these shows one after the other. So it's really nice they have this. So it's very cool the way they have it laid out. And there's On Patrol again. So as you can see, a good amount of channels in the guide, a lot of content. So what do you think of Peacock? Are you currently using Peacock? Do you subscribe? And are you enjoying it? Or maybe not? Let us know either way. Or do you use some other service like Paramount Plus, Netflix, any of the others out there for the SVOD platforms? Let us know down below. Or maybe you're dropping one of the live TV streaming services that you're paying for. It's just too expensive now. You had enough. So let us know about that as well. So put your comments down below. If it's your first time here on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out. And also hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops in CFL-TECH. This way you're notified. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, especially if you're new to cord cutting. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Freddy Tech will be checking out this one. Soon to be back with another. Take care.